Right, we're here tonight at a little rave out for Ascension, and you know, a miracle's happened. MC Storm has manifested himself, been going in the scene a long time. What I want to know, Mr. Storm, where do you see the hardcore scene going now? As I do a little event here, a lot of other people, we need to build the scene.
Right, first of all, big up. That was bloody brilliant. It was absolutely amazing. Camera, go over here, come here. It's not this about, bruv, come over, get over here, bruv. Right, listen. All the crew that was in there tonight, thank you very much for supporting. It was supposed to be WizKid tonight, but he's ill. So big shout out to all the crew that turned to see WizKid. Big shout out to WizKid, man. Hope you get better sooner. Let's get that one thing straight, yeah? Secondly, what a fucking party, man. You lot have it. It's wicked up here. I love it. Northern raves always go off. Why? Because I'm a northerner. I was born in Preston, mate, so that's why I know. Do you know what I'm saying? Listen, your night is one of the reasons why hardcore is spreading across the country again, because you want your night and all your nights around the country all spreading up. Bing, 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 bing. Making people aware of the sound, making people aware they can come out again, rock all night again, and it's good to go out raving. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you keep doing what you're doing, all the other clubs keep doing what they're doing, and keep building your club, like the other guys and the promoters are building their clubs, I think you're going to see we're going to have a healthy scene soon.
With the healthy scene, with the awareness of hardcore, what are we going to see with, I want to ask a question about the youth project. Do you see youth projects as awareness to help getting kids into hardcore? You know, we used to have tape packs, we had Cups Going Radio 1, but we're getting people into the peace, love, unity sound. You know,
yeah, I do get that, I understand where you're coming from.
DJs, young artists still.
We haven't got, right, so this is what you got to understand, yeah? Hardcore is a self-sufficient scene, it's always been that way. It's always been self-sufficient, i.e. there's no big Red Bull sponsors, there's no Budweiser sponsors, there's none of that crazy stuff. So from the outside point of view, we've never needed anybody else. We've grown and then we've shrunk and we've grown and we've shrunk. So for new people to come into the scene, it's up to the promoters and the DJs and the producers and the MCs to put on a good show, to put something out there that's a product, and that product is hardcore and it's raves. Do you know what I mean? So every angle's being hit right now. I don't firmly believe that we should be going down the under 18 route, because at the end of the day, they're our future just as much as everything else, bro. So, you know, this is an over 18 scene, let's keep it real right now. If you had a bunch of 15-year-olds there, you get shut down.
What do you think about young DJs and MCs training to be artists, like what Robbie's doing with you, to bring this other genre?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That is something that is targeted, and that is something that, as Robbie knows, I myself work in that area as well, and that's something that, when you go out there and you put this down for these kids, yeah, they pick it up, and it's so playable, music's so playable, words are so playable, do you know what I'm saying? They can do what they want with it, and when they're writing and stuff, it doesn't matter what education level you're at, when you write, you can read your own writing. Simple things, yeah? You want to try to see my writing, you ain't reading it, I'm reading it, do you know what I'm saying? So at every level, these kids, they can be creative, and creativity opens their minds, and it teaches them things as well. Teaches them words, teaches them how to live, teaches them different viewpoints.
From the heart.
From the heart, teaches them all the isms, yeah? The isms. Fuck the isms, don't need the isms. That's sort of fucking this place up, isms, do you know what I'm saying? So,
like a prison.
Isms.
Ism's like a prison.
Isn't like a prison.
There's one thing what I've always wanted to ask you, Cal. Big up to you for coming down tonight, supporting the core.
Don't you worry about that, I'm coming to see you soon during the week anyway.
Absolutely, cannot wait for that one, yeah. Insight Media is going to be playing host to the man, Kyle the youth worker, aka the one and only MC Storm. We've been chatting a little bit recently about how deprivation, disadvantage, racism, hate crime awareness hits young people, how it affects lower class, middle class, upper class people. Fact is, it hits everybody. And the most important point of this, what we're trying to do is, whether you're an A-lister, B-lister, C-lister, D-lister, we can all come together. No matter what race you are, no matter what culture, creed you're from, no matter what your origin, we're all one. And the thing is, hardcore brings us all together. One question, from going 20,000 plus at festivals to coming to raves like this in Bolton Town, what's your opinion on the energy and the hype that these kind of vibes bring in comparison to the big vibes?
Well, if we've got 10 people going crazy in a room, yeah, or we've got 20,000 people going crazy in a room, it doesn't matter. You might think, yeah, whatever, mate, whatever. A club like that is intimate. That's an intimate club. That
small people, small groups, it brings the vibe.
You bring them onto you, and they're all there, touching the DJ, having a shout out. It's very personal in there, and that's the clubs that we love as well, man. The big festivals and the big raves, yeah. Showtime, baby. Big raves, big stages. Everyone wants to play on them. But we got to understand is that every rave is a different story. I was in Torquay last night, literally like 500 miles down there. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was a different story to what's happening here tonight. So all around the UK, all around the world, it's a different story. So every rave's got its own characters, every rave's got its own promoters, every rave's got its own favourite MCs and DJs and whatnot. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's variety that we need to keep this scene alive.
Stan, and one thing I want to wrap it up on. What in 2016 Club Fella Stan, what we're going to see, what's coming from you?
Well, big up Club Fella, enough respect. Honestly, that dude, right? That dude! He is that dude!
Clubby.
Right? Clubby is that dude! Right? I've got to stop saying that, really, honestly. I see it on TV, right? And for some reason, I just keep saying it all the time in really inappropriate places. Club Fella's just got the studio back together and whatnot. And I'm literally getting tracks every week, building up, stacking up nicely for summer. He's one of the fastest rising DJs, you know that yourself, because his ideas and the way he interprets hardcore, the way he puts himself across is fantastic. I love working with him, he's a fantastic DJ to work with. And it's the way he holds himself on the decks, he gets involved.
Kel, you've worked with him also on Bound 7, you've gone to other rave scenes. How do you see that when you've got your crossover crowd, when you're coming into another scene and showing what you're all about?
Crikey, totally different, bruv. You know, I can't run onto a BTRD stage and start doing a 32 bar rhyme. You're joking me like that? That's straight bars. What's the crack in here? You know what I mean? Literally, you've got to treat every crowd, like I say, every rave and every crowd's different. So, to a bounce crowd, which is bounce like 150, 155, you got to treat them. It's even more space and time, yeah. So you've got to be even more comfortable with yourself on the stage. Don't use the mic all the time. Hang it around your fucking neck. Just do whatever with it, but just don't say a word, and just enjoy the music, enjoy the experience of being somewhere new, a different crowd. So yeah, I love doing the bounce. Hardcore is my one and only true love. But
Carl, one question going out to all young artists everywhere, from a youth project perspective to all up and coming unsigned artists, to Nitrous over there, to Titanium over there, to Mr. Rory Automatic, to all the up and coming MCs. Any tips and any guidance?
Oh, the very most wise.
Right, listen. Be yourself, right? And
Fantasy Island,
West
Brainstorm crew, and the MCs doing the job.
Listen, you've got to be yourself, and you've got to be comfortable with what you're doing, and you've got to want to do it. And do you know what? You got to live it, and you got to want to be it to even get there in the first place. To start taking them steps, you've got to believe it up there and in there. It's not just the rhymes that you say; it's the way you work the stage. It's how you present yourself. It's just how you want to be on stage. Yeah. Don't listen to your missus, right? With all due respect. Don't listen to your parents and whatnot or whatever. If you think you're doing something right, it probably is right for you. I started doing things and people was like, "Ah, what's he doing?" And I was like, "Yeah, mate, whatever. We'll see." Yeah. Well, I'm here 21 years later, so I did something right. What I'm saying to you is believe in you. Believe in yourself, believe in your rhymes, believe in your stage presence and your performance, believe in everything you've got. And just don't stop. Never stop, never give up. Do you know what I mean? That drive inside your body is what keeps you real and what keeps you you. And don't fuck over anybody, man. Just be real. Let's get some realness out here, do you know what I'm saying?
Uncle, and on that note, I want to wrap it up and I just want to say that's two loves of the law of attraction, two gentlemen. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Storm, you're an absolute legend. Old site Marcus Fellows, Problem Pictures, old site Rory Automatic, old site the one and only original Root Boy, MC Storm.